if they try to trample over. And they scoop. I hate this. Blast Zone taking out 2 Bane Splitters and a Swift Spear. It was just too much emotional damage. Today in Arena, we are going to farm mono red players for rank, and we're gonna have a good time doing it. Hello, welcome back to another day in the arena. What's up, Mesa Falcons? It's me, it's CGB, and one of the great foils of mono red is life gain. One of the great foils of mono red are removal spells, and mono black currently has a ton of tools that make this easier than ever. So while mono red is a powerful strategy, the biggest chunk of the meta by far, and the higher you get on ladder, the more into mythic and higher mythic you get, the more you will only play against this mono red fling style deck that gets turn 3 wins in standard. The more you play against it, the more exploitable it is. It is not unbeatable. It's just that your pet deck probably doesn't beat it. It continues to take advantage of strategies that require a bit more setup, a few more clunky cards, a few more janky cards, or you could also say a few more fun cards. But they can be exploited by decks designed to tear them completely asunder. And the funny part is, it used to be that playing a slow removal based deck meant that you couldn't rank up as quickly. But now these decks rank up as quick or quicker than ever because mono red players are so insanely soft and their decks are such glass cannon fragile that if you kill 2 or 3 of their creatures, they will often concede on the spot, meaning that you are winning games in under 4 minutes that would normally take you 5 to 10 minutes to win, which I mean, if you're talking about ranked on Arena ladder, that is a big upside. As you look over the list above, you've probably noticed we are going to kill everything they play. We are going to kill everything they play again and again and again for cheap cost, and we're going to get life gainy upside along the way. Cut down, of course. Go for the throat, of course. Savor, what? This one is straight out of Bloomborough, way -2/-2, and you get a food token. Wow, life gain attached to it. Not only that, you'll notice that there is a food sub-theme here of ways to create some little tokens, and you can turn those into cards with Fountain Port, which has a 4 of in the mana base to keep the value coming. You don't need a ton of value to beat the aggressive decks, you just need a little bit more than they have. Throw in the Virtua Persistence and the Gumdrop Poisoner, some of the life gain tech / win cons that I used in the past, and you get even more buildup of this effect. Now we gotta win the game. We want threats that gain life and are too big for mono red to ever consider dealing with. Preacher of the Schism, Shieldred the Apocalypse, you know these ones. Aklazot's, Deepest Betrayal, excellent. Throw in a little bit of a Planeswalker presence in Liliana, a little bit of hand disruption, and some more life gain in Deep Cavern Bat, especially now that mono red doesn't remove this card. This card backed up by cheap removal is very good. And then you have Gix's Command, which can set them back if they manage to flood the board with a ton more creatures than the removal spells you drew. It also gains life. It also can hit big creatures. It can also get card advantage by pulling win cons out of the grave. Just overall a great finisher for the pile. That way, you just always have it. If they're going to try to aggro you, it's a ton of removal early, it's value late, and it's threats they really can't deal with. So if you like seeing mono red scoop, have I got a video for you. The real question isn't if, it's when. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Bats. Yeah, it's a curve, baby. We're doing it. We got poison. We got bat. We got preacher. Our opponent has red. Enemy located. Enemy definitely located. So we have the virtue. We can just kill it now. I like getting the bat down. The sooner you start gaining, the sooner you take away a thingy of theirs, the better. All right, so what are they going to do next turn? It's actually kind of an awkward turn, right? They don't really want a blazing until 3. They could rage. I think we take the challenger. I think we take the challenger and let them cook. They might give this thing a buff with the detective card and then fling to get their challenger back. But instead they're going crescendo. Okay. And that's just exiling a land, right? Or oh, they get that land next turn. They're fine. They're fine. Fountain Port. Could drop Preacher here. Could play Gumdrop for 1. That's not very good. What is their play next turn? Are we dead? I mean, getting through the Preacher is not easy. I think if we just take their creature away, though, we're in the best possible position. So let's do it before they can do Felonious Rage. They make life total go down. We make life total go up. Here comes the Cell Sword. And they do have a Rage available. Ooh, that's a good draw. Let's do it. Cut their hand into pieces. This is their last resort. Give me the Rage. That way they can't make a detective when I kill their Cell Sword. Also sets up for attacking with the bats to gain 2 and then play a poisoner if we don't have the land to use the food token. What you gonna do? Make it bigger? The tactics. Where do they get these tactics, I tell you? Bang. Yeah, bye. What? What are you gonna do about it? I always have to remind myself the Cell Sword Fling is at sorcery speed. Burn Together is a sorcery, and removing the target does counter it, which is a lot different from other fling effects. By the way, nice top deck. You know what's great? Bats. Bats are great. Give me that. Bats are great. Once upon a time, I was like, bats fine. Nah, bats great. Okay. Swifty. Fresh off the top. Swifty is here. They're burning. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Yep, they got their challenger. They run out the Cell Sword. They're trying to keep their creature count high, which is smart. And now this is too big for the bat, so we're gonna hold the food. If we drew a land there, we'd have been sitting pretty. Still, we're gonna make them deal with these creatures. Death Touch is a skill. Yep, equip. I'll trade. Like, their creatures are so essential to their strategy that every single one that dies becomes a serious problem for them. Top decking more creatures is not a given. It's not easy for their deck. And now the Gumdrop Poisoner is completely online, and we have a backup Preacher. Good game. Dissected mono red. That's what we came to do. I'm not sure how it will work out with taking on control decks, with taking on Urdrast Forge, but beating mono red is its own reward. More mono red, please. I want to feast on their flesh. What does this person play? I've played them so many times. I feel like it's Jeskai control or something a little off, but let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. It all blends together after a while. Caves. Oh, life gain. Okay. I too am life gain. I have so much life gain. My deck is almost all life gain. Okay, Deep Cavern Bat. I mean, all their things that Savor is worth killing, right? Like, are also 2 mana. So, like the Amalia, the Essence Channeler, like Savor is good against all of that. Virtue's good against all of that. There's no reason to hold the cut down for any of that. And here we go. So they're going to play Zoraline, they're going to play Yawgmoth, and they've got this Go for the Throat, so let's take it. If they don't have removal, and we remove their creatures, although Savor doesn't work. Yep, you gixed. Gumdrop can work. If with enough mana, Gumdrop can work. What do you think? Do we play the Preacher and then Gix can't attack? If they draw a removal spell, it's a blowout, but we risk it because right now we have a chance to really win the board. If they just play Zoraline here and don't get in with Gix, and then we remove the Zoraline, they're in huge trouble. Double Virtue, but we don't have the land. We could attack and then Savor. I mean, Preacher's probably attacking, right? It doesn't have to, but it probably is. I think we just Virtue our way through this. So if we attack, we draw. If they attack and they draw. We take 3. They take 4, lose 1. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're trying to hit land. We did. Beautiful. Land, of course, makes everything too easy. What if you had nothing and I had everything? The bat. So the more I've played Life Gain, I don't know. I keep on thinking maybe I'll make a video specifically about playing a ton of Life Gain games. But the more I've played it, the more it's like, it's tough. It really only has the one matchup, and even the current mono red deck, it beats Life Gain a good amount of the time because they don't have enough interaction for the show offs. It's a tough, man. It's tough. It is tough when you play Life Gain and then turn around and lose to mono red. It is one of the worst feelings. Anyway, opponent draws a removal spell. They're running the Disfigure. People keep mentioning Disfigure in my comments, like that somehow broke the meta as the better card. And I'm playing Savor, so trust me, I see some of the upside. But it's not that much upside. It's a pretty medium card all the way around. I know that it makes you feel like $1,000,000 when you use Disfigure in combination with like on like a Preacher that attacked or something, and then ambush it and kill it. But good players don't fall for that. There's a Get Lost. Okay. Opponent's got quite the variety of removal in the Life Gain deck. So definitely leaning towards mid-range, which I think makes sense because of the struggles that the Life Gain deck has. The version that plays too small just ends up getting pretty devastated by temporary lockdown in particular. But yeah, I mean, Disfigure as a one-of I can get behind. Disfigure as a replacement for Cutdown, no. I don't see it. Wow, they run board wipes. They run board wipes too. What's going on? This is pretty wild. How do you play Deep Cavern Bat and the duo, Zoraline and Gix, and then all of this removal? Kind of crazy. Fountain Port is going to help us grind through this. That is a huge draw. Fountain Port here lets us turn our food tokens into cards, because we can play the control game as well, and we also have Virtues looming. So while they're top decking Case, which is a narrow situational card in a deck that doesn't have as many synergies and has more removal, we're going to be drawing into stronger and stronger endgame. And it's gonna, like, they're trying to play the long game with the wrong cards in the deck, I think. That at least from my perspective as a deck builder. Still, they're higher ranked than me, so take it with a grain of salt. I can see how you get there trying to make Life Gain work, because Life Gain is really struggling. But I think that's a very, like, trying to go in two directions at once with one deck. Kalia Avatar, she angies. Let's go. Another solid curve, 2 lands. But this deck is designed to live long enough to draw into your other lands, even if you miss a land drop. I will say this, the mid-range component of the meta is mostly not there, and it's not as snowbally as it used to be, and that's a good thing. It means that you can miss a land drop and the game isn't over, as long as you're still able to answer the opponent's cards. Well, what have we here? Infinite challengers. No removal. We'll take one of the threats. If you take the threats and they run out of threats, they're just gonna die. And at least these are all 2-mana threats, so we can answer them as they come. Good land draw there. Yep. Let's see if they want to burn or spell. Ooh, they drew another creature. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. Kill the one that provides the card advantage. And Savor. Yeah, baby. Oh, also could have Gumdrop poison this, which was probably the better play. I forgot about the 1 life here from the bat. But let's see. Are they out of creatures? They're out of creatures. And then they die. Set up with more bats. See if they crescendo my bat here for the card. It's your last chance. You gotta do it. They don't do it. Okay, I'll take it that. It's mine. It's mine now. I keep it. I keep it now because you don't run removal. New mono red doesn't remove. I mean, are you telling me? Like, I get the satisfaction, right? The simplicity. But are you telling me there's no room in the 60 for 1 shock, 1 lightning strike? Huh? Is that what you're telling me? I don't know about that.
Hello, hello, welcome one and all to CGB's Arena Emporium and Magic Sensei Cabana Dojo. I am your host, the one and only CovertGoBlue. Folks, have you ever experienced the heartbreak of a bent card? The agony of a spilled drink at F&M ruining your prized deck? We've all been there, haven't we? Well, fear not! The Ultimate in Card Protection is now a proud partner of the dojo. Introducing Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard sleeves and deck boxes aren't just insurance for your cards, they're protection for your soul. You'll have to sleeve it to believe it. Behold, black Cortex sleeves from Ultimate Guard. Precise inner sleeves from Ultimate Guard. We have a mock sapphire, conservatively priced at $5,000.
3, 2, 1.
Why?
Whether you're a casual kitchen table conjurer or a grandmaster mage, deck protection is essential for absolutely everybody. And CGB's Arena Emporium, we don't just sell gear, we sell victories. And Ultimate Guard will defend your victory to the very end. Wow, I can't believe that it has this much water, but isn't it impressive how much water a Mox can take? So come on down for the ultimate in card protection and tell them CovertGoBlue sent you for a deal so good, it's almost magic. And remember, with Ultimate Guard, you have to sleeve it to believe it.
258 rank. Pretty high, pretty high. Curious to see what they're up to. We're on the draw with no turn 1 play. That is concerning, but we keep it. It's 2 removal spells and a Preacher and maybe a Liliana, and what do you know? Our opponent's playing a brand new deck none of us have ever seen before. Let's see if they're able to get a second creature on the board and stay ahead of our removal for a while. But if it's just the 1 creature, nice. Oh crap, it's the show off. Okay. Hard mode, engage. Hard mode, engage. Go first, easy win. Go second, who knows how this will go. Bane Splitter, yep. So now because this triggers on the stack, this should work because Monstrous Rage won't save it. They need a +2/+2. It could be Dreadmaw's Ire, which I actually think is a pretty good meta card. And if they have that here, it's a bit of a blowout for us, and then we're in huge trouble. So let's hope it's no Dreadmaw's Ire. It's Felonious Rage. That just ensures that they get a detective out of the deal. That's fine. Come on, more black mana, please. More black mana, please. The colorless sources. They get you, man. They sneak in and they get you. Okay, equip. Combat. Nothing else. Throat. The chicken game continues. They have 3 cards. Could we die? Yeah, we could. So we chill. There's definitely a chance for show off, pump spell, sword, mass, sword, callous cell sword thing, and then we die. So we gotta accept that we cannot end the game here. What do we do? Do we fish or do we zone? I think Blast Zone on 1 is fine. In fact, Blast Zone on 1 right here solves our problems. We have other removal though. I think I'll make a fish. Let's go fishing. Okay, excellent. Drawing through our situation. Virtue. More life, please. Oh, I do love mono red squirming. Yeah, you got me. You got me with that -2 power. Creature next turn, supported by Go for the Throat to hit the show off. Unless they have another creature. They gotta keep the creatures coming. They do. And then Rage. Yep, we'll just kill it before that resolves. So that they don't get the detective. And a Swifty. And a Splitter. Blast Zone is excited. Blast Zone is very excited. But let's see if we can draw out their trample by not attacking. So we need 4 mana to Blast Zone. So we have 2 mana left over. Okay. Pretty simple turn. Just cracking a Blast Zone if they try to trample over. And they scoop. They hate this. Blast Zone taking out 2 Bane Splitters and a Swift Spear. It was just too much emotional damage. Did you know that the average game, according to a deck tracker, for the red aggro deck in this format is 3.8 minutes? 3.8 minutes. Magic the Gathering in under 4 minutes. What do we think of that? Is that the way the game is supposed to be? I don't know. I don't like that. This is not my Magic the Gathering. I want to make them play a longer game and see if they can cope with a longer game. Because these little red mages are just going to forget what it even means to play a game over 4 minutes. Their brains can't handle it. You're going to get them into like a 5-minute game territory and their heads will explode. Just from the exhaustion. So we take them to deep water and we wear them down. Like an American football team who knows they're the more physical team and we're going to dominate in the 4th quarter, right? Here we go again. Ah, yeah, the 1 drop. Let's just. Do we hold? Nah, don't hold. Holding gets you in trouble. The pump spells, you guys. Easy drawing that cut down, baby. I love it. Another one. That is really good against Bat, too. No! The worst draw in the deck. More Shieldred. Now we hold because they've got a pump spell open now. Give it to them. Don't forget to subscribe. Just like, dang it, my feed's not working. Just like the person who just did. Back it up 5 seconds, you'll see. Okay, they're casting their Cell Sword with a +1/+1 counter, and the swamp is on time. Out of here.
Suspicious is going on.
What if all your creatures died? Then what would you do? We know. I told you. The length of time on that game was 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They didn't even make it that long without getting to do their thing and freaking out. We are definitely vibing and we're definitely cruising, but we haven't played the token strategy. We've played basically mono red and life gain, because I guess best of one is just shifting that hard in that creature direction. No! How do these hands happen? What's the matter? What's the matter? Okay, then. I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this is fine. And on the draw again, I might add. Oh, baby. We're topping the removal because that's most of our deck. So let's go. Let's do it again. What you got, Milky? Uh-huh. Wow. Oh, baby. I love this. I love this. Keep it coming. Oh no, not the show off. Anything but the show off. No, please. Ready? Aim. Fire. It feels so good. Give me the Swifty. Make him cast the Cell Sword. Or the show off right off the top. Okay, this could get scary. Next turn could be nasty. We got to get to the Gix's command. Drawing 2 of those out of the... It's a 2 of 2 in the deck. Oh, okay. I think we just try to draw the land. If we draw the land, we can't lose. Untapped land. Well, all of our lands are untapped. Untapped land. Thank you. So 2 or less, +1/+1s. There's my boy, Megabat. What else you got? What else can you do? Because I would love to cast this again. They survived 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Anybody want to play a different deck? You might want to. I mean, if this catches on, we're going second again. Again? All right. I mean, sure. If this catches on, you guys are just in trouble. You're gonna have to retire your precious deck. The life gain deck doesn't farm it like it used to. The life gain deck tried to make people consider playing other decks for a while in the last meta. Now it's going to have to be mono black. Oops, all removal. Oh, I don't go second. I misread that. People are still like, you can tell by what's highlighted or lit up. And I still don't see it. Again. We're doing this again. Let's go, baby. No. One lander. Let's see how long this one lasts. Just draw me a Shieldred. He'll be over. Okay, they topped. And stay in it. Yep. More food, please. Let's go. Just bring them out. Don't stop. We know it's all spells in there. Sure. I can do this all day. Now we've got the fountain port to draw off of our food tokens. Uh-huh. Then what? Monstrous Rage. Whatever will I do? Okay. Bang. Plot again. You keep plotting. Feed the beast. So much removal. So much removal. There's no way my deck is any good against control. It's unlikely to be good against the token deck, and none of that matters. Because our opponents are literally only playing one deck at this phase of the meta, which is so sad, but it deserves. Hear me, it deserves to be punished. It should be punished. This is the way. Let's make treasure, because that doesn't hurt us. And just keep killing stuff, because they still have a grip. How much more you want to do? I'll keep drawing. There you go. Creature. A creature is in the house. Something that they couldn't fathom killing in a million years. I mean, do they play Witch Stalker Frenzy even anymore? Ever? They lasted 3 minutes and 5 seconds. I think his Dudeness also plays mono red. Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure that's true. Let's find out. Hey, here we go. I gave you guys a mono white deck. Nobody plays that. LVD had a really good mono blue deck. Nobody plays that. But where's... Come on. Come on. Nope. Just... All right. We'll just keep doing this, I guess. All day. All day. This has got to be one of the tougher hands we've had, too. No 2-mana removal spell for this challenger, but Liliana will take care of it. Just give her a second. She arrives when she's ready. She arrives precisely when she means to.
Nobody knows, Dominic. One of your friends has to leave.
Let's see what else you got. Does it have haste? Oh, they run shock. Okay, this is the version that still might remove some things. But 4 toughness? 4 toughness is a lot, my friends. A lot. Okay. They lasted 1 minute and 10 seconds. This is pathetic. I've played this person many times. God, what do they play? What do they play? Actually, I think they play a variety of things, but it'll be red today. Just look at these sleeves. All right, control, sure. This should be a free win for them, I think. I think they've got this. I believe in you. Bat resolves. Yep. I don't think we win this. I think we done here. But the play, do we take the get lost? I guess. No. I think I take the 3 steps. If they want to get lost the bat, maybe they won't. They are often stingy with their get lost. The key is never to attack with this bat, though. Taking the 3 steps means they do have to get rid of this to smooth their draw, and that's what we're trying to do here. We want a Shieldred to resolve and then sit on the battlefield. Okay, nothing. They might have another 3 steps then. Let's find out. We really need this one to resolve and got lost. Whatever that means. So then the next one also has to resolve. So we're asking for 1 more turn without them drawing a counter spell. They might have. They might have. Come on. Come on. Okay. Put it on the bat, because if they have removal, they're going to target Shieldred. Aclazotz, sure. Why not? Big threat, don't attack. Whales, smites. We gotta drain them out with a Shieldred sitting on the board. Soul Partition, boo. Okay, well, did they draw land? If they draw land, we know they don't have a counterspell. They do not draw land. Here's Aclazotz. Eh? They probably drew that. They probably drew that. And now we get to punch. Double demo field. We know they drew that. Children. So I don't think either of these are a counterspell. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And they're going to draw. Ambitious. But they know if they hit a sweeper, they're going to win. A non-temporary lockdown sweeper, that is. Map up. Throw it away. Swing. We're trying. Draw that card. Yeah. Suffer. You know what would help? Fountain ports. Not really, but because there's demo fields. Yeah, that's probably game. That's probably game. All right. I'm going to let him have this one. By let them, they took it fair and square. Our deck isn't meant for that matchup at all. If you have no stomach for losing to control, this might not be the deck for you. Fortunately, control is just not... It's played not even a fraction as much as aggro. Has the algorithm figured out to send me only control decks to keep me in line? Top 233 is pretty good rank. Pretty good rank. Usually means aggro. Sleeves usually mean aggro. So this could be control. This could be a deceptive control player, manipulator with their Chandra sleevey sleeves. But they're not doing the full sell, right? They've got the Fipple Thip the Lost. They've got the Pet Rock. They're not full selling. Therefore, it probably is red. Because they only changed their sleeves, not their avatar. Come and get it. Hello? Bite me. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Kind of nervous for this one, not gonna lie. Don't have an answer to the second creature right now. Could just die. Hero. Raging now to get a counter on it and 4 points in, sure. Perfect. Draws are perfect. How about that? Pass. Come on. Do it. Do it. Pass yard to show off crap. Okay. So, yep, we're going to hold up that go for the throat we top decked. And I know it looks like we keep getting lucky, but the density in here of removal is so high. It's not insane. What you got? You're going to have to light this thing up with something. They go Blazing Crescendo. I say no. Denied. Let's see if they make a detective out of it. Nope. Very impressive stack of nothing you got there. We know they have at least one more pump spell. And they don't have a mouse. They're probably contemplating conceding right now. Love that. Love that so much. Dude, they know my gimmick. They're trying to up their time. They're strategically raising their time. I mean, this should inform them of their ways. I can savor the salt. It's fine with me. Let's see if the preacher does them in like the last one did. And the one before that. 4 toughness, 2/4 with death touch and more text. I concede. There's no hope. Face down card. Yep. That ward. That stupid ward. But I has vampire? They might be the first red player today to survive an attack from a Preacher. It's impressive feat. Impressive feat for a type of player so soft. They pull out the rope. Oh yeah. They're just manipulating with my video theme. Someone told them. Uh-huh. Yep. That's awarded 4-2. Are you going to attack with it? No, they're not. Cowards. Oh no. Well, they do have mana open, right? So this could be a bad thing. 17 to 18. 2 Vampies. No block. We hold. We just need them to flinch. Another one. Well, that does increase the toughness. You gonna do anything with this card or what? We're gonna attack. Alrighty. Show me your skills. Get through the wall. Uh-huh, that gives trample and +2/+2. So they might be able to counter this, but we're gonna go for it anyway. They might have a monstrous rage here, but if they do, they don't have a sellsword. Yep, flip. Yep, I'll take 7. It will die. Oh god, what? Now what? Wait, I still get lifelinking vampires because of that. That's awesome. Here's Shieldred. Yeah. They may have made it the furthest of a red player, but they had just as much no chance whatsoever as the others. 6 minutes on the clock. The Mesa Falcon of the day is John A. Roth. John, you're cool. Thank you for being a member of the Mesa Falcon gang. Hit join. You can support the channel. It helps. I appreciate it a lot. The comment of the day is going to be on the Value Town video titled "This Deck Can Grind Forever." It comes from Jindarek, who is subscribed. Thank you. Like and subscribe. And it says, "Why do Mythic players still play mono red aggro? ? You got the carrot. Why not play something that requires a bit of skill? ? And not just lucky draws, period." I'm gonna blow your mind. There's going to be people in the comments, and they're going to say stuff about this. They're going to say, budget, it's affordable. Magic's expansive. And mono red is a very easy to craft deck. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong, so that's why they parrot it all over the internet. But the truth, you want to know the truth? The truth is, well, one of two things I think are more true than every other thing you're going to hear. Thing number one, they like it. They like it. They enjoy it. Turn 3 win, make PP hard. Was that too vulgar? Did that come out of nowhere? There's another joke there. Let's stop. They like it. It gets them excited. They have fun with it. They love the feeling. I will tell you, if you hate losing to certain decks like Control, like everybody has their vices, right? Or Rask Forge, Control. These are cards that get a lot of hate in the comments these days. Mono Red doesn't lose to those very often. It does, in fact, beat them, and that feels good to people. Almost as good as when I play a Control deck and torture them, right? A lot of people hate that. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people let me know how much they don't like that. That's what makes me excited to play Magic the Gathering, is taking control of a game, knowing that I gave my opponent the opportunity to take their best shot and I handled it because I was prepared. You know, I love that. Some people just love playing the janky rares and the cool interactions and seeing the stack go brrr with a million abilities going off, you know? That's for them. But mono red players, they like it. And here's the other reason. This might be even more true than the fact that they like it. The other reason is rank go down, nerd get sad. Rank go down, nerd get sad. So you're a red player and you get your Magic Arena and you get your deck and you're having fun and you just smash everybody in gold and you smash everybody in platinum, and diamond might have gotten dicey, but you smash everybody, and you come in and you're ranked 500 in Mythic. Oh my God, 500th in the world. Amazing. Brilliant. I love this. God, but I could be even better. I could improve. What if, God, I'm so good at this game. My deck is so good. Nobody can beat my deck. I could be top 400. I could be, oh my God, I could be top 100. Little Jimmy in the middle of nowhere, I could be number one in the world. It's not that far and nobody can beat me. I'm so good at mono red. I couldn't lose. The only thing that happens is I get unlucky sometimes and the algorithm decides I can't win, so I don't win. I could be number one in the world, and then they play. Maybe rank go up a little bit. Yeah, it could be me. It could be me. I really have it all figured out. And then they play some people who are prepared. It's not their first rodeo. They know how to beat mono red. So they shove it right down their throat. A couple removal spells. Why is the algorithm against me? They just got so lucky. Jimmy upset. Jimmy's sad. Now the rank goes down. Well, I got to get back to where I was. I was like rank 420. That was nice. I got to get back there. Now I'm like rank 466. I'm not going to bed at rank 466. I got to get back there. 419 or bust. I'm going to play again. Oh God, I lost again. Oh no, Elspeth Smite, Lightning Helix. Where did these cards come from? Oh no, rank 555. No, that's not me. I'm better than that. I have it all figured out. I just got unlucky. I got to rebuild that rank so I can go to bed happy. Just one more game. Just got to get lucky. Just got to get it back. Just got to clown these noobs. Got to show them how good I am. I could still, Jimmy, mono red, I could be number one in the world. I hope I answered your comment. I hope you have some perspective now into the mind of these sick individuals that keep playing mono red day after day after day. In Mythic, it won't change. It'll never change. Just facts. Today we went 9-1 in a rock solid 34 minutes of gameplay because we know how to farm them. And not every deck I build that is going to be good against the red decks is going to feel original. It's not going to be the jank or the creativity that maybe you like. I can tell you, as a younger mage, I would have built a lot of different unique decks around various rares, and I would have just cut from the video the games against mono red where I just got trounced on, no chance. I would just cut those games. But right now, where I'm at in my career, I'm not here to show you how certain like jank cards that I would never play in Mythic in a million years function. There's lots of channels for that, and I think they do a great job. I'm gonna show you how to find joy in misery, how to make diamonds out of coal. I'm gonna show you how to take nasty 3-year rotation, endless mono red best of one metas and take joy. Take satisfaction, take happiness in sucking the life out of the meta slaves by just building decks that can clown them, or because I enjoy projects like this, like the 100 games with red-white tokens, finding the best build I can of the meta deck so that you guys are out there playing the best thing I could come up with. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm enjoying. And I also very much enjoy other things about Magic. You know, the Commander show, things like that. I get a lot of jollies out of those. The collab videos with Rar, and I get a lot of happiness out of those. When I play best of one, honestly, it's a war against my own salt levels. And a lot of you know what that means. A lot of you know what that feels like if you've played this game for a while, right? Some of you have just incredibly high pain tolerance. Good for you. Happy for you. And you guys like to leave me comments of, if you don't like it, don't play it. Well, let me tell you a little something about me. No matter how much I complain, I like a challenge. I really do. I might salt off, but I spend all night thinking about how to get back in there and win. And that's a tough mindset, a never say die, a never give up mindset that gets you somewhere. Gets you places in life if it's applied in a healthy way. And I'm going to keep doing it. So you guys watching me every day at the gym or doing dishes or on your lunch breaks because you got to go out there and do something hard, but you don't mind a challenge because you know that toughness is still useful in this world. I'm here for you. Let's do it. Let's do it together. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this outro rant. As always, you're cool.